I'm Jeff Smith, and today I wanted to share with you the NASA Worldview from the NASA Earth people. It's a tool that's freely available for anyone to use online, and I wanted to show you the current status of crop stubble burning in northern India. So I'm just going to zoom in. Let's see, a little bit too much, but that's about how it's going to draw. Just to orient some people, here's New Delhi, Gorakhpur, and this is April 25th. We can see across Nepal and parts of northern, the mountainous Himalayan range area, people are burning. Lahore over here, Rajasthan desert over here, Ajmer, Gwalior down here. All right, and let me just move this and we'll march through the days. This is April 26th. The little red dots represent thermal anomalies detected by satellites. There's the Xiaomi satellite and other satellites being used, VIIRS system. We're here on April 27th. As you can see, there are some scattered fires there. Some of these will be normal fires that are typical or regular, one would expect, but then as you see them start to concentrate, you'll know that those are typically agricultural stubble burning. We see here on April 29th a sudden increase. I should say that the winds are westerlies or northwesterlies typically at this time. They of course can shift on any day. We would have to have the weather data somehow layered here to be certain. April 30th, May 1st, and today's date as I'm making this film is May 5th. And I just started making the film because the May 5th data has been uploaded from the satellites. So within hours of the data being collected, we are able to view it. Let's see, so May 1st, quite a bit. Of course, satellites can't see through the cloud cover for much of what they're looking at. Thermal anomalies, though, typically are still visible or detectable, sensible. Here we are at May 3rd, and continuing just to keep the video as short as possible, May 4th, and the reason I'm making the video is that I saw the sudden spike, quite a number. This is the Punjab area of northern India, and this is Haryana near New Delhi. And as you can see, there's quite a few. So the reason for making the video is to alert everyone. I'm an administrator of some social groups on Facebook where I share this information. Everyone in the region here who have family members who perhaps have asthma or other respiratory or cardiopulmonary or cardio-cerebral stroke health issues, these family members should be alerted and kept safe from outdoor exposure, the highest concentrations. Everyone has apps and websites they can use. Monitor the levels in your local town or village if there are monitoring stations nearby. If not, there's another website I've shared before that gives simulated satellite information, and you can use that as well. That's the earth.nullschool.net. I decided to append the earth.nullschool.net tool. Here we are. I'll also provide a link down in the comments area of the video. And so here with this tool, again, let me move a little widget. We come down here, click on Earth. You can choose particulates as your mode that you want to view, then choose PM 2.5. This is the indicator of most pollutants that are the most harmful that most people are looking at, and then we just click off there. You choose the language that you want to see, and then we can zoom in. And now this is a satellite model data or simulated data. You can pick New Delhi out even if you don't know. The latitude and longitude is given down here. You can use Google Earth. The tool does not have geographic boundaries drawn into it by default. These are rivers that you're looking at for the most part. Okay. So this is the New Delhi area. We can see the winds are indeed northwesterly, as is typically the case. And so this tool, if you're in another part of Where you do not have monitoring, you can come to it and see. Now recognize that the numbers that you see over here, the micrograms per cubic meter, these are again just simulations, and they can vary widely in their accuracy. What you'd like to do is just use it as a comparison tool. What is the relative difference between, let's say, the middle of New Delhi at 207 micrograms per day per cubic meter, and over here where all that crop burning is going on, right, 73 micrograms per cubic meter. So yes, Delhi's making most of its PM 2.5 pollution. This doesn't mean necessarily that 200 micrograms per cubic meter is what it is in that area right now, but if we look at it relatively and we say, oh, we've got 70, 78, depending on where we are looking at here, generally speaking. Of course, if you're right next to one of those crop fires, it's going to be in the thousands. But generally speaking, this is what, about a third, or let's say 25 to 30% if we're having 75 over here, and in the 200s here, between, I would say, 25 and 30% of the PM 2.5, which is the filter we have loaded right now, in the New Delhi area is coming from this crop stubble burning, and that's why we're seeing an increase. Okay everyone, thanks for watching.